In an ancient city where authenticity blends with history, there was a historic university famous for its vast library that housed thousands of old books and rare manuscripts. Emily, a third-year college student, loved exploring the library in her free time. She enjoyed getting lost among the old pages, where the words transported her to new worlds and exciting experiences. One day, while wandering in the dark corners of the library, she noticed an old book covered in dust. Her eyes sparkled when she opened it, and a yellowed paper fell out from its pages. This paper was a map, but it was not an ordinary map. It bore mysterious markings and strange symbols. With a deep breath, Emily realized this could be the adventure she had always dreamed of. Determined to uncover the secrets behind the map, she made a plan to follow its clues. She spread out the map on the desk, connecting the dots, and formulating a strategy for her adventure. As days passed, Emily immersed herself in research, gathering information from every source she could find. Her determination grew stronger with each clue she uncovered, igniting a fire within her. Emily felt a surge of curiosity and began to read the accompanying text on the map. It spoke of a lost treasure said to be buried somewhere within the city, and many had tried to find it, but to no avail. After spending hours studying the map, Emily decided she wouldn't hesitate. Her adventure had begun. The next day, she packed her bag with some essentials like water and snacks and set out to search for the treasure. The map pointed to several landmarks in the city, starting from an ancient tower to the river running through the city. Emily took some time to reach the first landmark, the old tower. The tower was characterized by its ancient design, but the place was abandoned and seemed to hold mysterious secrets. As she stood at the base of the old tower, Emily felt a mixture of awe and anticipation. The abandoned structure seemed to whisper secrets of a long-lost era, igniting her determination to uncover what lay hidden within. Emily approached cautiously and noticed something strange in the foundations of the tower. She began to examine the area and found a large stone bearing the same symbols on the map. She started digging around it, and after some effort, she managed to move it. Beneath the stone, she found a small locked box. Her heart raced as she opened the box and found an old message inside. The message contained advice on how to proceed with her adventure, but it was encrypted. Emily spent several hours trying to decipher the message, and finally she managed to understand it. It referred to another location, the river. Emily headed to the river, where there was an old bridge swaying above the waters. As Emily reached the river, the sight of the old bridge came into view, its weathered planks and rusty nails hinting at countless journeys taken before hers. With determination in her heart, she stepped onto the bridge, each plank creaking under her weight, sending a thrill of anxiety through her. She focused on her goal, the message still echoing in her mind, urging her onward as she carefully navigated the swaying structure. Upon arrival, she felt something strange. The water flowed swiftly, but something in the air made her feel enchanted. She began searching around the bridge and noticed that there were rocks forming a strange pattern. She remembered something from the message about the key of the river and felt that this was the place she needed to investigate. She started moving the rocks cautiously and found something solid. It was an old key. It seemed designed to open something, but Emily wasn't sure what it could unlock. However, she didn't have time to think about it. Her adventure was still ongoing. Emily continued her adventure as the map led her to other landmarks, each of which presented new challenges. With the key tightly grasped in her hand, Emily felt a surge of determination. She scanned the map again, tracing the paths leading to mysterious locations marked with curious symbols. Each symbol ignited a sense of adventure within her, promising challenges that would test her courage and ingenuity. As she stepped forward, the forest seemed to close in around her, the air thick with the scent of pine and adventure. At one location, she found herself in a natural maze of trees. She had to find her way out, and using her instincts and puzzle-solving skills, she managed to reach the exit. At another stop, she encountered a group of people who were also searching for the treasure. They exchanged words, but Emily realized they weren't as friendly as they seemed. She felt anxious, but instead of giving up, She used her intelligence. She told them she knew the way to the treasure, but needed their help to solve the last puzzle. They all worked together and began trying to solve the puzzle. There was a kind of tension among the group, but Emily managed to gain their trust with her passion and intelligence. As the group focused on the puzzle, Emily's confidence began to shine through. She pointed out the clues hidden in the intricate design, her voice steady and clear. Gradually, the tension eased as they started to understand her perspective. They worked as a team, pooling their insights and ideas. Each attempt brought them closer to solving the riddle. Moments of frustration turned into bursts of laughter, and Emily felt a sense of camaraderie forming among them. One member suddenly exclaimed with excitement as they made a breakthrough, and together they finally unraveled the last piece of the puzzle. After several attempts, they succeeded in solving the puzzle, which opened the way to the final location. When they reached the place indicated on the map, they found themselves in front of a dark cave. The cave looked frightening, but Emily was determined to reach the treasure. She entered the cave with the group, and the lights were dim, which heightened the excitement and anticipation. Inside the cave, the walls were adorned with ancient drawings and inscriptions, telling stories of past heroes and lost treasures. As they ventured further, they felt they were very close to the goal. There was a massive closed gate bearing the symbol of the key that Emily had found. With a deep breath, Emily inserted the key into the lock, feeling the weight of their adventure in that moment. As the gate swung open, a dazzling array of treasures unfolded before them, leaving everyone speechless. Stepping into the chamber, Emily felt a rush of excitement, knowing that all their hard work had led them to this moment. Examining a gold coin, Emily realized the treasures were not just valuable, but also steeped in history and mystery. Inside the chest, they discovered scrolls that told tales of past adventures, igniting their imaginations about what lay ahead. Emily used the key to unlock the gate, and when it opened, a bright light burst forth from within. The room was filled with treasures, gold jewels, and ancient statues. However, Emily was not interested in the material riches, as much as she was interested in the secrets that this treasure could unveil. She began to explore the items around her and found another old book. It contained rare historical information about the city and its culture. Emily realized that this was the real treasure, the knowledge and history. She decided to take the book with her, and instead of keeping the material treasures, she chose to share what she had learned with others. With passion and enthusiasm, Emily began sharing her discoveries with her friends in the community. She used maps and illustrations to bring the rich history alive for her friends and neighbors. Emily inspired others to explore and learn, passing on the book so that they could uncover their city's hidden treasures. She organized an exhibition to share the artifacts and the stories behind them with the entire community. As she guided them through, Emily's enthusiasm ignited a spark of curiosity in everyone around her. The event became a celebration of culture, bringing together people from all walks of life to appreciate their shared history. She returned to the university, where her friends and professors welcomed her warmly. When she spoke about her adventure, everyone realized that the treasure she had found was more than just gold and jewels. It was a rich, educational experience from which she learned a lot about herself, courage, and determination. Emily became a source of inspiration for many students at the university. Her story about the lost treasure was not just a tale of finding wealth, but a lesson in bravery, friendship, and a love for knowledge. As time passed, Emily continued to explore more realms, and each new adventure added to her story, making her wiser and more powerful. With every new expedition, Emily discovered uncharted territories filled with ancient secrets and untold stories. Each journey not only broadened her knowledge, but also strengthened her resolve to inspire others. She shared her experiences through engaging presentations and storytelling sessions, captivating her fellow students and sparking their imaginations. Emily's adventurous spirit became infectious, encouraging her peers to step outside their comfort zones and seek their own paths of discovery. As the seasons changed, so too did Emily, evolving into a confident adventurer whose thirst for knowledge was unquenchable.